Hi, this is Project Zomboid, and I assume you already know that you will end up as a zombie snack. Well, I have put together 10 things that I think will help you avoid becoming a zombie snack. Starting off at number 10. If you find yourself tired and in a place that's unsecure and thinking it might be an idea to get some sleep, just before you go to sleep, just make sure that you block the door with some furniture. The object you are blocking the door with, make sure it's empty first. Once you have picked up the object, just place it in front of the door. This also works with stairs. Just make sure the object you're using can't be walked through, otherwise it's not gonna end well. And with that, we move on to number 9. In the early game, one of the best weapons to use, in my opinion of course, is the trusty old metal pipe or metal bar, due to how common they are and how much damage they do. But let's be real, there's nothing better than smashing some zombies' skulls with a metal bar. Moving on to number 8. It's not always a good idea to fill all your bags with soup. If you end up too overclumbered with soup, you will be as slow as the zombies. Not a good idea if you find yourself in some trouble. So make sure you pack light. Which brings us into number 7. Don't take on more than you can handle. If you get overwhelmed, the best idea is to get the heck out of there before it's too late. Because in this game, you are not Rambo. And if you're not prepared, you will end up as dinner. Which brings us to number 6, and one of the most important ones. Using your environment to your advantage. Use trees, cars, fences, or anything else you find to cut off the line of sight from the zombies. This will make your escape a lot easier. Now for number 5. I know how tempting it is to put on your racing stripes and go 1,000 miles an hour. But in this game, speed kills, quite literally. You take a lot of damage. You could even die in the car crash. So maybe just ease off the gas a little. Here is another important one. Number 4. When you are carrying a lot in your backpack and you need to fight some zombies, just drop your backpack on the floor and you'll feel light as a feather. But don't worry though, the zombies won't try to steal your backpack. Here is number 3. The damage done to your trunk will lower the amount of storage in it. So avoid reversing into zombies, if you value your car and its storage. Now we have number 2. This one is more left up to you. Don't be afraid to try new things. You never know what might work. Just don't end up in this position. Here is an honourable mention. There is a setting in the options that turns on the green outline to zombies for melee as well. Very, very helpful. And now for the shiny number 1. It has to be mods. There are thousands of them and they can completely change the game, making it completely unrecognisable from vanilla. There are a lot of mods that I use that I don't think I could play without. I really don't understand why they ain't just part of the game, but I digress. The mods are amazing and a great part of this game. I mean, there is even one to poop and pee. Like, seriously. So that concludes my list of tips and tricks for Project Zomboid. I hope you learned something. If there are any tips and tricks that I missed that you can think of, post them in the comments section below. I would love to know some of the tips and tricks that you have up your sleeve. Thank you very much for watching and have fun slaying.